Now, Lululemon faces a new investigation based on claims its yoga pants and other products may contain toxic chemicals. Now, the Texas Attorney General says the probe will look at whether the company uses potentially dangerous forever chemicals in its clothing. Lululemon says it stopped using those substances years ago.
They're a pioneer in activewear with a focus on wellness. But now Lululemon is at the center of a state investigation into the use of so-called forever chemicals. In a statement released Monday, Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton said his office is reviewing whether the company misled customers about the health impacts of its products, saying, quote, emerging research and consumer concerns has raised questions about the potential presence of PFAS in their clothing. PFAS have historically been used in a wide variety of textiles to make them water and stain resistant. But like their nickname suggests, forever chemicals can linger in the environment for hundreds or even thousands of years. And studies have linked them with possible adverse health effects in humans, including increased risk of certain kinds of cancers. In a statement, Lululemon said it had previously used PFAS in its durable water repellent products, but the company says it phased out use of the chemicals 3 years ago. That's part of a wider trend among big clothing brands, says Arlene Bloom, a research scientist at Berkeley who studies PFAS.
They're chemicals you don't want to use on anything unless you absolutely need them. But that doesn't mean you wear PFAS clothing and you get sick. It means that you get some exposure, which adds to all kinds of other exposures you get from, air pollution and food that might be problematic. So we're all exposed to some toxic chemicals, and we want to minimize that across the population.
Now, Bloom says a major reason clothing brands began abandoning PFAS was because of 2 state laws that went into effect in California and New York last year, banning the sale of clothing containing those forever chemicals. Vlad?
All right, Kelly, thank you very much.